It's Alpha Wit Thursday, everybody. Or at least it would be if Wit were here, but she is not. Instead, I have somebody else here with me.
Hi, it's Chibi.
Yes, Chibi's here with us, and we are going to instead continue with the second season of Mario Party 2. Yeah, alright. It's the second season of the series. Y'all know what I'm getting at. So, this is Luigi and Peach's second heat, and Wario and DK are in for the first time. As we recall, Wario was the champion from the last season, and Luigi won the first heat for those of you who weren't here, and he did it by a single coin.
What?
Yeah, 6 and 31 for Luigi, 6 and 30 for Peach.
Okay then.
I really hope Peach takes a vengeance with Luigi, because holy hell, one coin. And after all those star blocks, too. Well, how are we going to follow that up? The first roll on the first turn of the first game of the season. And we see a star. So we're headed to Western Land. There's your little hint with the title. Lower them Popguns, Pardner. Objective, beat Bowser.
No, really?
Yeah, really. Bowser the Brash. That's some strong wind, bending a sign like that. Alright, so this time, our leader Luigi starts. Followed by Peach. Then Wario. And DK. Again, all the boards have moving stars. I mean, not that we could tell from the original camera pan, but hey. Oh, whoops. That can stay. That can stay. There we go. Game 2 begins now. I might have had to voluntarily shit my pants if that was another star block to start out. So how you doing, Chibi?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I was just wondering, I don't even know, how did I get stuck on this? I was looking something up, I forget what. Oh, I was looking up other coins or whatever, I don't know. Somehow it came to my attention that there are blind pack Zelda coins at GameStop, but not all GameStops have them. And I'm very upset about it.
I mean, understandably so.
Because I don't know if my GameStop has them. And I really hope they do, because I really want to buy some. There's 10 collectible coins altogether. They are made of metal, which is actually kind of neat. Yeah, I don't know.
So, I mean, it's kind of easy to see how that game works. It's a fish race. Peach, carrying the big fish, had to run alone. The trio was running the small fish. And Luigi kind of cock-blocked Peach on the final stretch. Did you notice that?
I just...
As if winning that first heat over Peach by one coin wasn't enough, now you gotta do that shit. I mean, there's no rule against it, so who's to say, really? Well now, turnabout just might be fair play. Ooh, there's a way to get revenge.
Are we going up? Dead.
That
Yep.
seemed...
It's familiar.
Yeah, familiar. I'm kind of sad it wasn't Peach. I was hoping to see a dynamic here. So far, things have not gone well for the single player. Remember, there's not only a star block out there at any given time, there's a 20 coin variety. Everybody could get the star, it's just a matter of who gets there first. Okay. Well,
Did that really just happen?
Here we go again, guys.
It did. Oh boy.
Took a couple extra turns this time, though. Alright, this is course 2. 4 pipes instead of just the 1. Jeez, everybody's just out for Luigi and Peach, and that was a quick firefight. Wait till you see the third arena. Too bad for Wario, that would be the lead if not for that very fortunate block. Well, Peach and DK would have to roll pretty low. Peach did. Maybe that mushroom is going to pay off for Luigi, but he's going to have to win another game. Wario must be thinking the same thing. Oh, this next game is going to be very important for that star.
Oh boy.
It might be in everybody's best interest to screw Luigi. Doesn't appear that Peach is thinking that. Well, maybe she was. Who can say? Is Toad about to pin Luigi? DK is not remotely interested in the bonuses. If he doesn't hit Luigi, he's got to know his shot at the star is that much smaller. And he can't do it. Luigi's going to save it for the team and, more importantly, himself.
Oh.
The block determines everything. Is Luigi going to do it? Oh yeah. Would have to be a pathetically small combination.
Like that?
Well, it started to look that way, but no, that's plenty. Nope, Luigi's gonna get it. So he's on the board with the first purchase. And everybody else is gonna get to see Baby Bat. Oh my god!
You were going to say?
I was going to say another star may be bought yet. It's just too bad for Luigi he doesn't have the coins. And he's probably not going to unless he catches a bonus game. Or that. So Luigi's...
pay up.
Yeah, so Luigi's going to get in on a discount, and Hot Bob-omb 2.0 is the game. Last time, whoever got blown up first would lose money to the other three. This time, you gotta be last one standing. So we're playing 3 rounds. You're in for triple the pleasure there, Chibi.
Say what?
You're in for triple the pleasure here. There's 3 rounds to be played. This goes until there's only one standing. It's up to Peach to prevent Luigi from having enough money. And she does. But he does capture second place, which does put him within a game of getting enough money should luck remain on his side. So Luigi almost triples his investment. He's got a farther stretch, but it's possible. Oh. I think that's enough.
We'll find out.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. He's got it. He's there. He's got to pay a little bit of an extra price, but... And Peach is alone at the bottom. Next one's further up the track.
I love how he's holding a banjo with a star on it.
And I love how we can't hear anything when he's strumming.
I know.
So passing by that milk stand and paying up brings everybody to that space. So if you want to screw somebody out of getting a star, that's a fine way to do it. But it comes at a price. What price, you ask? Surely somebody will get there with enough coins that you'll find out. Five Toads, that's the name of the game here. Peach breaks ahead. Fox gets faster as we go along here.
Of course. See, I told you it was a piranha.
It is a piranha. I can see that a little bit more clearly now. Peach is able to stay ahead. Up, Wario joins her. Uh-oh, everybody's at 4. The next Toad wins, and it's Peach. Kept herself ahead all the way through. I can tell you, getting 5 straight is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I've done it, not very much, and certainly not by my own skill.
So I'm playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius in the background. My healer just got berserked.
Oh, lovely.
She's my only healer in the party. And I just lost her to a bloody berserk.
So as you pull the lever, the train coasts to a stop. Pay attention because it does stop at the same rate of speed every time, so you notice how much sooner you gotta hit than where your item is.
And she now has no more MP. Neither does my mage. Uh-oh.
Everything's the same as Luigi's playing, except for the fact that there's a warp block in place of that green thingy.
Deja vu.
Another 1 on 3. And this is the other song for this game. A little bit more complicated because there's 5 instead of 4 on the first line. And honestly, I think this is a better song anyway. Oh, Luigi's gonna have a tough time. He's got to get all 3 in one shot. He got Peach. But that's as far as he gets. By the way, if the solo player skips a move, the other players still have to dance, but they can pick any move they want. I learned that the hard way my first time playing. Oh.
Okay.
I don't know why Luigi went down, but... Oh boy. Well, Toad's not where he was before. He's back there. Ah, but he's also down there. Well, remember, Peach saw through the ruse last time. We didn't even see the fake one. Can she do it again? Nope.
Oops.
Well, we now know that the Southwest Toad is the real one. And Peach has just saved DK some money. And perhaps some dignity. DK's got a long way to run. And that's certainly not long enough. And nobody's all that close to make it worth paying the 20 for the gathering there. Don't know why you'd take the long way, with the stars so far across the board.
Oh, we know this game.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different from last time. This time you gotta take all 3 of your opponents with 2 shells. It's not a whoever loses is shit thing. Well, Wario went for the consolation at least. He got the 3 blanks. But Peach saves the big win for the team. Or more accurately, Wario just flat out missed. Why strategy splitting up the way they did? And Peach wants to play on the choo-choo, I guess.
Everybody wants the keys. All the time. Always keys.
I'm not entirely sure why. The star's not behind a door right now. Oh, this is certainly going to give Wario the lead. Pretty good spread, too. We've not seen many 4-player games this time around. But here's a fresh one. Lava Tile Isle. Over the next 30 seconds, the tiles will move. The ones that are moving at that time will shake. And all you have to do is be the last one standing. Pound your opponent, slam them with your butt, do what you must, get rid of them. If there's no winner in 30 seconds, it is a draw. That's it. And that next move would have resulted in the original formation. We haven't seen it happening yet.
Nope. Hi, Shadow.
Pretty standard mix of events here.
Hi.
Well, I'll tell you this, that just made it a much closer race. Of course, DK's about to temporarily decide that race. And while they're bitching at each other for coins, Peach is running with the coin star. Up.
Oh, those are EX tickets. Whoops.
Oh, you know what? We did see that happening once before. Just it didn't run anybody over. That can happen, by the way. Bobsled Run 2.0. We have ourselves a new course with a base record of 1.5 minutes.
I swear I got summon tickets. I just didn't know. Stop giving me Otsukiri! I don't want her! I can't use her! Damn. I think
Team Red completely missed the first boost. And Green's got Red utterly blocked. Look at this.
it's beak and beak. Almost.
Two different paths. Red completely missing it. Oh, that was a near miss right there. I'm beginning to wonder if the 1.5 minutes is going to be broken. If it's not, how embarrassing would that be? We're at 1 minute now. Oh!
Ooh!
That could have been a disaster. Goodbye, Green.
Oh dear.
And now the way is clear for Luigi and Peach. There's the finish. They're going to get the record, but what's their time? 79:73.
I was gonna say something about wouldn't it be a shame if somebody fell off right now and all of a sudden they fell off before I could say it. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Well, they did, and obviously it cost them a little bit. Interesting that Luigi and Peach don't want to deal with Boo. Oh, they have keys, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wario's getting in cheap. Very cheap. What do we have this time? Ah, the jack-off game.
Hey, look!
I mean,
It's something new.
Is anybody going to tell me that this isn't a jack-off?
Lock, wheels.
It is, isn't
Sorry,
it?
I'm trying to remember characters.
It's a jack-off, and this is a blooper.
Yes, yes.
Not the greatest scores. Luigi and Wario would have missed if it was the old scoring system. 80 or higher was the game then. This time, you just want to cut the best. Top two have always gotten that stray coin, and DK comes out perfectly even. Luigi by himself again, and this time he gets the big fish. And Peach is on the same leg of the race that Luigi was on the last time. Oh!
Ow.
That was unfortunate. And Luigi's taking the ball and running now. Obviously, Luigi can't run as quick with the big fish. Can Wario catch up, though? Oh!
Ooh.
No, he can't. Luigi did it. That cannot make Peach very happy.
Nope.
Speaking of Peach not being happy, she's still not on the board. And we are after 10 turns here. Peach first to 100. And Wario doesn't have nearly the money he needs to get the star. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna get hit.
Oh, Peach.
Well, Peach got one. Get hit, you get sent back to start. But right now, that's not the most terrible thing that could have happened to her.
True.
Gave her a few steps up. Which actually might mean something where they are right now, because Wario, even after this game, should he win, is not going to have the money for it. Yeah, Dizzy Dancing. Like I said last time, this is basically Musical Mushroom 2.0. But you gotta adapt for rotated controls. On a spinning platform.
Oh boy.
A little more complex than the last time.
Yep.
Yeah, too bad for Wario. Hey, Boo is on this board twice. Well, again, not the worst position for Wario to be in. Another interesting turnabout. First it was Peach running the big fish and Luigi in the tub, and now we had Luigi running the big fish and Peach in the tub. Luigi got sunk the last time, but not by Peach's hand.
Peach likes to go up front, though, remember?
I mean, so did Luigi, obviously. Well, for a moment it seemed as though she'd learned a little bit better. If she stays back... Oh,
No.
Close. 5 seconds left. Can she be the first to survive in the tub? Yes! And and Peach got one over Luigi. He could not survive the tub. Well, more that he did not position himself very well to survive, but hey, who's counting? Big 10 for Luigi. That's as much as he can do. He's got the coins. And he's also got position. The train is nowhere near enough. Jeez, that key is common in this game. Boy, oh boy. Roll call. We saw 2 varieties of this. Are we going to see the third? No. We've seen this one. Watch for explosions. And we have not seen anybody come up with the right count in this game.
Nope.
I know what I'm counting, do you?
Oh, there's your explosion.
Indeed. Do you know what the count is?
Yep.
Alright.
So
Well, I can tell you at least one person got it right.
Funny.
I have seen all 4 win before.
Oh, do I have to bring up chat now?
That depends on whether you want to see what anybody's saying.
Well, considering Kuro just posted hearts. Oh my god, he actually made it.
Oh, that was Kuro on Discord?
Discord.
Oh, okay. It's Kuro's birthday, people.
Happy birthday.
Happy birth, friend.
Isn't it Ferned? Birth Ferned?
Happy birth, Frond. So yeah, in all the hubbub, Luigi did at last make it to the star. But there's this matter of all those coins that Peach is holding. And the fact that Boo's not far away from her.
Whoa.
Seems pretty easy to add 2 and 2 together, doesn't it? Now, what do you think she's gonna do?
Oh, she's gonna steal a star.
Of course she is.
It would be a waste of coins if she didn't.
And guess what? The landscape is even, boys and girls.
Stargate. Stargate. Stargate.
Gay star? What?
That's not what I said at all.
Oh. Wario just got his ass kicked. Yeah, at that point you might just want to stay off the track as long as you can.
Yep.
Seems to be the running idea.
Four-player game. Platform peril.
Yep.
What else is new?
Have you seen the new course?
What about the new course?
No, this. It's a different course than the last game was.
Oh. Last game or last...
No, last season.
Season? Okay,
Yeah.
because... No, we saw this last time.
Yes, we did. I wasn't sure if you saw it.
I did, I was up for that much, I remember.
And some new stuff too. Split platforms, sliding platforms, conveyor belts.
I can't believe they all missed the coins.
Eh, it happens. Well, Peach wins, and everybody walked with something. We are a long way from the next star, guys. It looks like things might be even for quite a while. Yeah, Luigi didn't seem interested in bringing everybody up to the star. And why should he? Because right now, Wario and DK are a pretty comfortable way off. Well, that's bad news for Peach. Just barely. Luigi may want to get past that next station sooner rather than later. Is this the third arena? Oh yeah. Look at all those pipes.
Pipes.
Look at all the maneuvering you're gonna have to do. And nobody's paying attention to DK. That makes him dangerous.
Yep.
But Luigi had him pegged with the lob shots. The sound scheme in Mario Party 2 is actually my favorite out of all of them.
Oh?
Yeah, like the wind ditties are my favorites. The minigame music, some of the minigames are among my absolute favorites ever. I'm actually kind of curious, because I never looked into this, what's actually in the top 100 minigames. There's a nice shortcut with that key. And the best part for Wario is he's still off the track. Wario's favorite item is among this set.
I bet she's gonna go for a key.
He fell short of it. It's the dueling glove. But now we finally get to see what the Bowser bomb can do. You want to know?
Oh, I bet we're gonna find out very shortly.
Watch at the end of this turn. If there's a Bowser bomb in play, it gets used at the end of a turn. Now, watch this.
So, now we know how Bowser Jr. becomes Bowser.
And we know how Bowser manifests his appearance on the board. He gets 3 blocks. And if he finds you, which he's going to find at least one person, all your money. Pretty varied dance there. Caught Luigi right off the bat. Got DK. He's got a chance. Peach saves it. The solo player has not won yet. If you've got players that know what they're doing, that is a very tough game to win as a single. No warning. No look ahead. It just starts right up. And it sucks for DK because he was actually getting reasonably close. That might be where Wario wants to stay for right now. Because Luigi's a pig in shit if anybody hits that question mark. Lights out. Here's a new one. One player's got a hammer, the other 3 have lights. You with the hammer in the dark must nail all 3 players within 30 seconds. The only help you've got is if you get close enough to an opponent to see, or by swinging your hammer vertically so you can see the impact on the ground. Luigi did that pretty expertly. So yeah, Toad and Baby Bowser, as you can tell by now, do not cost a space. And now we're back to Up Yours with a Totem Pole. You ever see that show?
No.
Never seen it?
Sorry, I was distracted by responding to a thread.
No, I was saying, have you ever seen that show, Up Yours with a Totem Pole?
No.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Ah.
That was a little bit of a come-from-behind win for Wario. His pole was higher than Luigi's at the time that he made the final smash. And that thing I said about earlier about turnabout. Luigi makes the steal and the status quo has returned to what it was. Unfortunately for him, his lack of foresight has cost him a much less expensive star. Now this seems like good news for Wario if he can string a high roll. If you pass by the train at a station, you can take a ride. Obviously not something you want to do when the star is sooner than the station. That's going to get all of Luigi's coins. Which suggests to me that he could have done much better by picking somebody else. Like, say, the person with over a fucking 100? I mean, am I crazy or what?
No.
Now Wario's right in front of the star, and there's really not much stopping him from getting it. Unless somebody asks a question, if you will. Ah, poor Luigi. Peach might get 5 in a row. Can she? No.
No.
But she is ahead. Luigi's joined her. DK has joined her. And Luigi slides it in ahead. Well, Wario's going to get that star, and Luigi really doesn't have anybody to blame but himself. He could have made the choice to steal coins instead and get the more economical option. Here's the first for the season. That star is now behind the door. You have to have a key or one other item to get it. And there's that coin block, finally. So Wario basically just got himself a free star in a slightly more roundabout way. Well, he certainly won't get all of Wario's money. But that's not a bad chunk. DK's favorite item is here too.
Let me guess, he's gonna go for a key.
He can't, there is no key.
But that was the joke.
He did, however, get his favorite item.
Item?
It's kind of strange that he reacts that way because the manual very explicitly says that the Bowser Bomb is his favorite.
Really?
Yeah, and guess what?
Here we go.
And look who's standing right there.
Bye, Wario.
Oh my. Pretty frightening start, but pretty disappointing finish. One victim. Two victims. We're not going to see more. Slot Car Derby. This is the first track. Default record 40 seconds, and here we go. Up, spin out. A little more complicated than the ovular track from the first season, but a little less complicated from the second track. As it happens, the second track from this game and this season and last season are the same thing. Looked to me like Luigi was on a spin-out course there, but he slid the finish line just before. And he sets the record at 30.93 seconds. And more importantly, breaks the tie that Bowser generated. They're going to want to get their hands on some keys. Well. So, Chibi, what don't you want to do in this game? You don't want to take it up. You don't want to take it up the pooper.
Oh, I was gonna get blown, I think.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get blown either, but taking it up the pooper is quite literally how you lose. DK, thanks to Luigi and Wario's cheapness, actually came out behind here. Wario's got nothing to give. Wario's getting in for free again. I mean, this is hardly a game. I have played both this and Bowser's Big Blast for a full 200 coin pot. Let me tell you, this is super anticlimactic for that. And Bowser's Big Blast is a heart attack waiting to happen.
Is the Thwomp gonna...
Oh no, they're all stuttering. I can't tell who made second. Did Thwomp make it? We can clearly see the Bob-omb get to first. It doesn't look... I don't think so.
Boo!
Yeah, I think Thwomp basically tripped at the finish line.
Boo got second.
Oh yeah, he did. I'm saying Thwomp stopped just short and tripped on it.
Yeah, he did.
And DK gets a turn on the turbine lever. That clicking sound gives me such distress. It brings me back to my days playing. It's such a nightmare sometimes. That's also the click that goes off when the timer starts going off on the big blast bomb. So yeah, you can tell how that might cause some PTSD there. Goodbye, Wario. Only a couple seconds left. No.
Did he even... One. Just one.
Yeah. Still a tie up top. course, that was going to be the case no matter what. Change of target is in order, I suppose. Peach instead makes her steal from Wario, and Luigi stands alone at the top. Well, this would certainly be a good time to get the key. Except for one minuscule problem.
There be no key.
Yep. Oh, that was a long stop. So DK gets himself a dueling glove. We've seen that used before.
$2v2. Cake Factory.
If I remember correctly, Luigi and Peach were actually teamed up the first time this was played. And I believe they lost 13-12. I know the score was 13-12.
So the person with the cake has to drop first?
Correct.
You have to drop at the same time.
No, the person with the cake has to drop first. Are we seeing a draw? Yep.
Yes.
They just stopped in their tracks. Huh. Alright.
Oh dear.
So right now there are 6 minigame records established this season. Luigi holds 3 of them. That's what he needed, and now he needs to gather some money.
Sushi, you had so many places in my room to lay down. You decide that spot.
Where exactly is that spot?
In my laundry pile.
I mean, it's a comfortable bed.
No, it's not on my bed, that's the thing.
No, I'm saying a pile of laundry to a cat is a comfortable bed.
Yeah.
DK wants some money, huh? And we're gonna get to see the duel game for this board. This one's real simple. Take 3 paces, and when Goomba says go, shoot.
So it's kind of like that draw game from in the Switch.
More or less.
Except it's all like words that rhyme with fire.
Uh-huh.
Or that start with fire. That start with like F. So.
You mean like fuck?
French.
But fuck
Yeah.
starts with F.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm saying fuck during prime time. How do you like that?
It's not prime time somewhere. Or it is prime time somewhere. Wait, no, what? Late night somewhere. I swear I'm not drunk. It's a work night.
We've seen this game. Pretty much this scenario with the straight platform.
Hi, Shadow. Hi, Shadow.
So, yeah, DK won it. We know how that game works. I don't need to explain it. I will tell you, however, there are 2 other arenas for bumper balls, each with their own special quirks. I'm sure we'll see them at some point later. Yeah, Luigi can't use that key yet. He's gonna have to take the scenic route. Because, you know, you need that key for another purpose. Yeah, paying for that party there would only have benefited Luigi and Wario. Wise decision to stay off the track. Who's got it this time? Peach has it again. We hadn't seen this game all the first heat. Careful not to slide too fast or you'll just fall on your ass.
And suddenly we're getting it so many times.
Yeah. I guess they needed a respite from the hot sand. Oh well, look what we have here.
Here we go again.
Luigi has no trouble with it. And he did it without anybody cock-blocking Peach.
I'm gonna take a short break to go get some dessert.
Yeah, sure. Ah! Oh, hold on. Where's my fucking mouse? Sorry guys, hang tight. How do I fucking... sorry guys. I think wherever Chibi dropped her headset, set a feedback. Toad Bandstand. I forget which song we had the last time. I think it was the faster one. Yeah, it was. So this is the other song. Appears as though Peach momentarily forgot how to play. I think this is going to go to Wario and DK. This pairing has been the most frequent, if not the only pairings, throughout this heat. You know, it's just dawned on me that I don't know how to actually mute somebody in a call. I had to cut the call with Chibi in order to get rid of that feedback. Sorry about that, guys. I was not exactly ready for that. It seems now as though either Luigi or Wario can get their hands on that star. Shy Guy says 2.0. Same game as before, except two different things. One, everybody's in the sky, and second, watch Lakitu up there as he goes from left to right. That'll tell you how long you've got to decide which flag is the one that Shy Guy raised. And incidentally, I think that's also the fastest we have seen that game played out. It took 2 turns for everybody but Luigi to screw it up. There's the one Grace. They better hope that doesn't happen again, or that might cost them the star. What we got here? There's the third variety of roll call. Pay attention. Some of those aren't toads at all. The count won't change in any way on this variant. Just notice what's moving, what's not, what looks like it might be a person. Unless I'm crazy, nobody got it. That's embarrassing. There has been a failure on all three variants. First try on each of them. The one earlier this heat where 3 out of 4 actually managed to get the right count was the second attempt at the bombs. And there's not much to stop Luigi now from getting that star. The only hope I can discern would be a coin potluck or a battle game. Because nobody's getting a duel game before Luigi's next turn. Or that would have been another option. That Hootenanny would have been a very, very good option for Wario, considering he's got a key and Luigi's right there. For those of you developing strategies at home, oh, look at that. Both of DK's stars have come from blocks, and he now leads the pack. Anyway, for those of you at home crafting strategies, that would have been a very, very fine time for Wario to call the Hootenanny.